Vertical literacy blinking refer to the shooting of electron beams as it returns from the bottom of a display at the end of a cycle to upper left hand corner to start a new cycle. Cartesian coordinate system can be both left-handed and right-handed, both A and B. Each byte composed of 8 bits. The majority of monochromate systems assign one bit in a memory mapped to one pixel on display. There are 4 steps involved in converting Cartesian coordinate. Most display terminal provide the uses with alphanumeric keyboard. Two types of graphical interaction are positioning and pointing. CRT raster display can be considered as a matrix of discrete calls. The process of determining which pixel will provide a better approximation to the desired line is known as a rasterization. Rasterization combined with the process of rendering the picture scan line order is known as a scan conversion. One technique for obtaining a raster red straight line is to solve the governing differential equation. Basic method of projection are parallel and perspective. In viewing specifying any object, the first viewing parameter is view reference point and the next is view plane normal vector. Equation for a approximation algorithm is E मुसावी है dy बटा dx मनफी 1/2. Equation for integer Bresson mass algorithm is E मुसावी 2 dy minus dx. The first octant in Bressenham's algorithm is C. Bresnesian circle algorithm is desirable to perform the calculation necessary to find out a scan converted point with only all of these. The best approximation in Bresnesian circle algorithm of a true circle will be desired by those pixels in raster that falls the least distance from the true cycle. Good graphics program avoid the use of a floating point operation whenever possible. Many closed contours are simple polygons. The simplest method of filling a polygon is to examine every pixel in a raster. The bounding box is a smallest rectangle that contains the polygon. Expect a boundary edge. Adjacent pixels are likely to have some characteristics. This property is referred as a spatial coherence. For a raster scan graphics device, adjacent pixels on a scan line are likely to have the same characteristics. Raster scan. What is a scan line coherence? Adjective pixels on the scan line are likely to have the same characteristics. The characteristics of a pixel on a given scan line change only when where a polygons intersect scan line. Efficient algorithm for scan converting solid area polygon can be developed. These are called order edge list algorithm. The efficiency of algorithm depends on the efficiency of sorting. The order edge list algorithm is very powerful. The edge flag algorithm is a 3-step process. Using the half scan line convention for each edge, Interesting, the polygon set the leftmost pixel whose endpoint lies to the right of interaction. This is a procedure for contour outline. The disadvantage of both the edge-fill and fence-file algorithm is the number of pixels addressed exactly once. The edge-fill, fence-fill, and edge-flag algorithm are not limited. The first step of each edge-flag algorithm is contour outline. The edge flag algorithm lists each pixel almost once. A simple seed fill algorithm for a boundary, the defined region can be developed using a stack. In a stack, values may be placed or removed sequentially. A push down stack is a lift. A simple seed fill algorithm push function is used for placing a pixel on stack. In simple seed fill algorithm, pop function is used for removing a pixel from stack. Clipping is a process of extracting a portion of database. Is a fundamental to serve several aspects of a computer graphics. Clipping algorithm can be implemented in hardware if both endpoint of line are exterior to a window, then the line is not necessarily computer exterior of the window. If A, B are endpoint of a line, then an algorithm for identifying completely visible and most invisible line might be simple visibility algorithm. Endpoint code checking can be easily be implemented when bit manipulation are visible. Midpoint subdivision algorithm would a direct calculation by performing binary search. In hardware, division by 2 can be completed by shifting each bit to the right. Polygon clipping operator on vertices. The object is held stationary while a coordinate system is moved relative to object is called geometric transformation. The object is held stationary while coordinate system is moved relation to the object is called coordinate transformation. The object is displayed a given distance and direction. Its original position is called translation. Scaling is the process of expanding or compressing the dimension of an object. A scaling constant 1 indicates an expansion of length. A scaling constant A indicates compression of length. If both scaling content have the same value as the ceiling transformation is used to the homogeneous. In perspective projection, eye of artist is placed at the center of a projection. Which of the following is not a perspective anomaly? Topological creation. Shift register is operated in FIFO fashions. I is similar to Q. In raster can display a special area of memory is to detected to graphics only. This memory area is called frame buffer and intensity of value of all point. In a display controller architecture, the memory mapping allow the CPU to access a frame buffer directly and display control to access the CPU memory. The 45 line is straight, but its width is not constant. In DDA, the rationalized line to both sides of actual line and a logo is dependent, and her end accuracy is orientation poor. The basic principle of a Bresman line algorithm is to select the optimum raster location to represent a line, increment the value of x or y by 1 unit depending upon slope of line. The increase in x or y is determined by examining the distance between locus and nearest pixel. The distance is called a decision variable or error gradient. The Bresman circle drawing algorithm considered at the base symmetry of a circle to generate it. Its plot एक बटा 8 part of a circle is from 9 to 8 45 degree. Convex polygon is a polygon in which line segment joining any 2 points within a polygon lines completely inside the polygon, and its opposite is a concave polygon. Algorithm that fill interior defined region are called food fill, boundary fill. Those that fill boundary defined region are called flood fill and edge fill algorithm. Two basic approaches used to fill a polygon are seed point and scan line. Get pixel give the color of specific pixel, and put pixel draw the pixel with the specific color. Filling an area with a rectangular pattern is called filling, and relating the area of a pattern with the area of a pyramid is known as a inching. Horizontal and vertical line have a different thickness that line at an angle. If the thickness of horizontal vertical line is at line drawing at 45 degree has average thickness of T and equal brightness. In moving pen method, the thickness of a primitive varies with the angle of primitive and varies in opposite way than the pixel replication method. The process of selecting weaving the picture with different view is called windowing, and a process which divides each element of a picture into visible and invisible position is called clipping. The region against which an object clipped is called clip window or clipping window. The oldest and most popular line clipping algorithm is Cohen subdivision algorithm Ivan's Sutter's, and was developed by Southern and clipping Newton to spread process. 4 bits code are called region code out, UDLR code and RTP codes. Cyrus Beck is a general line clipping algorithm, and it is applicable to arbitrary convex region. Cohen-Sutherland parametric algorithm is not applicable for non-rectangular clipping windows, so we introduce equation of a line segment to find intersection point of a line with the clipping edge. Transmission is a process of changing position of an object, and scaling is a process of changing shape. Consider line 5th to 45 use Brahmans and give value of full term A.